Now, I call upon Muhammad Anas.
Thank you, Aman. Good night, everyone. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten what time it is. I said good night with a purpose. Because if you think about it, we are taught from a very young age that life is strictly divided into mornings and nights, into beginnings and endings. We spend our entire lives chasing that exact moment that is morning, that exact fleeting moment when the spotlight is on you. But standing here right now, I have realized something terrifying, yet beautiful. Some things in life never, ever end. And that's what we need to talk about tonight. Let's go back to November 23rd, 2023. I still remember the exact temperature of the room. I was standing backstage, my hands sweating, my heart pounding against my rib, waiting to deliver the UAE National Day speech in middle school. Honestly, I wasn't trying to change the world. I was just a kid desperately praying that I wouldn't forget my next line. But something strange happened. Not when I was on the stage, but when I got off. It wasn't about the applause. It was a quiet realization that once you unlock your voice, once you see a better version of yourself, you can never unsee it. Once again, good night everyone. I am Muhammad Anas Ismail and I have spent the last 5 years of my life in search of a perfect spotlight that never lights off. Since grade 7, this stage, any stage has been my spotlight. From assemblies and elocutions to eminent conferences, I have chased these spotlights across my life. Of which I won, and some I proudly lost. You see, I used to think life was a clean series of destinations. You show up, you win, and you celebrate. But life doesn't care about our neat little timelines. Every single one audition ends, another slowly begins. I am not talking about the audition that you do in front of judges. I am not talking about the audition with score sheets, rubrics and final rankings. I am talking about the audition that nobody sees. The audition to keep believing in your voice when the room is dead silent. The audition to wake up and show up again when things do not go the way that you wanted it to be. The audition to walk onto the same room which broke your heart, look it in the eye and saying that I'm still here. The audition to make sure that you show up every single time that life doesn't go the way that you wanted it to be. Moments where I thought I had given everything, done enough, poured my soul into a performance, life quietly handed me a different reality. That's just the raw, unedited nature of life. Believe me, that part hurts. And perhaps that is what courage actually means. It's not about being fearless or perfect. It is simply having the relentless, stubborn strength to return back again and again and again. Let me tell you something. I used to think life was entirely about being chosen by judges, being selected by teachers, by friends, being validated by applause and success. So, to my peers, my teachers, and to every person sitting under these lights, if life hasn't gone the way exactly that you planned it to be, if you are carrying private disappointments that nobody in this auditorium knows about, hear me. You matter. Because your story is not over, and neither is mine. And perhaps that is the most beautiful thing about being human. Not that we always get picked, but that every single new sunrise gives us one last shot to choose ourselves. So as Akash Balasubramanian once said, if you lose something today, you will definitely win something bigger and better tomorrow. So being this the last TED Talk of the day, ladies and gentlemen, right here, right now, and for the rest of our lives, the audition in each and every one of your lives never ever ends. Thank you and have a beautiful night ahead.